This story is based on a true incident that happened in 2016 with a man named Ali, a tour guide, and his assistant Deepak. Ali had been passionate about traveling and storytelling since childhood, and eventually, this passion led him to become a professional tour guide. He was known for taking his tourist groups to offbeat and hidden places, and the tourists absolutely loved his company. One day, while looking for a new unexplored location, Ali and his assistant Deepak ended up in the mountains of Mussoorie, and there they came across one of the most haunted places in India, the LAMBI DEHAR Mines. Ali decided he would explore this place himself first, and then organize a haunted tour for his tourists to give them a unique and thrilling experience. Surrounded by mountains and dense forests, the LAMBI DEHAR mines were as beautiful as they were terrifying. Many locals warned Ali, saying the area was truly haunted. These mines were originally built by the British, and limestone mining used to happen there. The British were known to treat the mine workers horribly, and the working conditions were extremely unsafe. After India's independence in 1947, the British left, but the exploitation of workers continued. Over time, workers started suffering from lung infections, constantly coughing and falling sick. But still, they were forced to work day and night. By 1990, around 500 workers and their family members had died due to the inhumane conditions. Eventually, the government shut down the mines permanently. But even after being abandoned, people reported hearing screams, cries of pain, and constant coughing from the area. Ever since the mines closed, car accidents near the site also drastically increased. Locals say that anyone who visits the mines either loses their mind or ends up dying mysteriously. It's believed that the souls of those 500 workers are still trapped inside the mines, and for this reason, the LAMBI DEHAR mines are considered one of the most haunted places in India. But Ali didn't believe in all that. He was only interested in the story behind the place, thinking it would be a perfectly unique experience for his tourists. That evening, Ali and Deepak headed toward the LAMBI DEHAR mines. As night fell, the usual daytime sounds were replaced by a haunting silence. As they approached, Ali saw the entrance of the mine. Curious, he lit a torch and stepped inside, with Deepak following behind. But as soon as Deepak entered, he felt like a dark shadow swiftly passed in front of him. It moved so fast that he couldn't comprehend what it was. He didn't tell Ali about it, but his head started feeling strangely heavy. Suddenly, Deepak's headache intensified, and he collapsed to the ground. Before Ali could ask what was wrong, they heard a loud, blood-curdling scream from deep within the mine. Ali immediately rushed toward the sound, deeper into the darkness. As he moved further in, he began to feel a very strong presence around him. Then, he suddenly stopped. He saw a little girl sitting near a huge rock, playing with a doll. Behind the rock, there was a woman gently stroking the girl's hair and humming a tune. But as Ali approached, the woman stopped humming and pulled her hands back. When Ali reached the rock, his heart nearly stopped because no one was there. Suddenly, the girl stood up and screamed loudly before disappearing into the wall of the mine. It was the same scream that had lured Ali deeper inside. Ali couldn't believe what he had just witnessed. Just then, Deepak came staggering toward him. His eyes had turned completely white, and he was coughing in pain, as if possessed by a spirit. All of a sudden, Deepak started banging his head against the wall and laughed maniacally while staring at Ali. Ali was terrified by what he was seeing. Then, from behind, Ali felt a strong push, but when he turned around, no one was there. Next thing he knew, he was being dragged deeper into the mine. He had fallen down a slope, and now getting back up was impossible. Still, Ali gathered his courage and began looking for a way out. Suddenly, he started hearing many voices echoing in the mine. To his horror, he saw dozens of mine workers, dressed in old uniforms, working silently. But the moment they noticed Ali, they all stopped and turned to stare at him. Before he could react, all of them began to cry out in pain and cough violently. Their voices echoed through the entire mine. Ali started shaking with fear. He now believed every single story about the haunted mines. He realized these workers weren't alive, they were all dead souls, still trapped inside. Their eyes turned blood red, and one by one, they began collapsing and dying again in front of him. Ali desperately wanted to escape, but the path just wouldn't end. The spirits of the mine workers kept multiplying, and soon the entire mine was filled with them. Ali could barely breathe now. He started coughing heavily, and eventually, blood came out of his mouth. All those spirits began slowly closing in on him. Ali screamed for help with everything he had until he finally passed out. The next day, Ali woke up in a hospital bed. Deepak was sitting beside him. Deepak explained that he had experienced a sudden, unbearable headache, so he left the mine to wait outside. The moment he got out, his pain disappeared. But when Ali didn't come back for a long time, Deepak gathered a few local people and went back in. They found Ali unconscious in a corner of the mine. When Ali told Deepak everything that happened, Deepak was shocked. That very day, both of them promised never to return to the LAMBI DEHAR mines again.